Okay. Even though we only streamed yesterday, let's see if it works. Nice, nice. And camera. Sick. Okay, let's share this. Copy link. And then the link. Sent. Okay. Hello, how is everyone doing? Hope we're good. Just gonna turn it down on my end so I can focus a bit better. How does that sound? Is that too loud, too quiet? Yeah, sounds good. Okay, I just gotta post the link somewhere else and then we should be good to go. How is everyone doing? I hope you're all doing good. Just going to be working on some stuff for the next video. So we'll have a video posting this Friday, and then the video I'm working on now will either be posted the week after or the week after that. But yeah, so you're going to have like two videos coming very soon. Makes a big difference from what it usually is. Oh, I'm glad you're doing great. That's good. Okay, let's get to lining this. So I've done this one. I feel like I need the blink. So let's turn this off. Where is the body? There it is. So what I'm just going to do is just want to get the eyes one layer. Might help. Yeah, so this is just for the video. This is like an example. It doesn't really need to be in there, but we're going for it anyway. So erase. Is it too early to talk about Christmas? I'm not entirely sure. Because usually I'm not like a big Christmas-y person. But I've been thinking about it a lot lately. Something to look forward to, I guess. It's never too early. My spooky month was good. I didn't really do much of the stuff that I usually do. Like, I feel very ashamed that I didn't rewatch Over the Garden Wall like I usually do. But to be honest, I would watch Over the Garden Wall in any season, so spooky month is all year round aside from Christmas, which is very brief, and then it gets spooky again. Let's see, how did I do that one? Nice, nice. Yeah, Christmas. This is all your fault, Alice. The fact that I've been listening to Christmas songs. It's just like, oh, I'll listen to a couple. Okay, and then that one. I guess there. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Yeah, decent. Okay, nice. I'd go for PS5, but only because there's more games on there that I prefer. Like the new Horizon game and the cat delivery game that I always forget what it's called. That looks kind of fun. Yeah. The breath is like a panic attack. Yeah. My friend thought that it was a scream. And I was like, yeah, kind of close. Kind of close. Yeah, Spider-Man. And there's also like, I know Valhalla is on like PC and stuff already, but Valhalla would be good on PS5, I think. I won't be getting a PS5 though, which is sad. Shed a tear. Okay, so I think we're going to work on this one now. Or should we colour this one first? I think we'll colour it. Colour and texture. Let's turn that off. The mouth needs to be above that. What is this? Don't need that. Okay, it's fine. There's me panicking that I haven't done certain things. It looks like I've merged the layers, so we're all good. I'm feeling very productive lately, which is a miracle, honestly. So if you guys didn't come to the stream last night, this is what I made last night, but this is for the next video as well. I just bought myself an i7 ROG laptop for gaming. Yeah, so you should be able to stream on that laptop. It's more, you need to check your internet speed as well. I feel like I was broke after I built my PC. Hey, welcome to the stream. We're doing a random Sunday stream. I like how the animation is about animation. It really is. It's animationception. Annieception. Okay. Let's do skin. This is my expression, like 100% of the time. Yeah, I stream kind of late, because usually I stream around like 2-ish normally. And I was like, since I've got something to animate, I was like, I'll stream today as well at an earlier time. Okay, so t-shirt. What has everyone, back to Christmas, what has everyone asked for Christmas? Because I've asked my parents for some screen print and stuff, because I want to make myself a t-shirt. I want to print on like some blank ones, like a sweatshirt and stuff that I bought ages ago and said I was going to print and embroider on. Let's have a look. I feel like... Okay, so those are just colours. Where is my other pack? Is it this one? It is this one. I need to add this to grab current colours, edit a colour. Okay. Okay, now I can close that one. I asked for ice cream before. That's a good present. I'm always, you know, food is always a good present. EB Synth. I haven't. Is that in TVPaint or is that like a separate program? Next year I want to try out Blender. I keep saying I'm going to try it out, but I haven't got around to it yet. I will try Blender Grease Pencil eventually. Colour and texture. I'm gonna do a le mouth. Okay, now we're gonna go for the tongue. Just checking that the colours look alright. They seem really washed out for some reason. Either that or it's my eyes. It's just not a good sign. Okay. Let's do that same colour as the eyes. Okay. Let's catch up on chat. Have you ever been unable to come up with an idea for an animation? Because that's what's happening to me right now. Yeah, all the time. All the time. That's why I have a book. Where is it? Where have I put it? That's the question. Oh, it's under here. Also helps to just do something else for a while if you can't think of anything and not put too much pressure on yourself. God. But yeah, this is my ideas book that I have. You'll see it in the next video. Because the next video is all about my process and how I get ideas and turn that into an animation. But it's gonna be a fairly long series, so but yeah. Katie, the solution for idealist animation is just no, the I can't stream without an idea because I need to plan everything out. It's, you know, so this is actually in a video. It's like a little extra thing that I wanted to include but didn't need to. I was like, let's make more work for myself. Yay! You know how it is. That's what we do. I just turn this white for roughs. Okay. am just going to turn the lines to black. Okay. Like that. Oh yeah, sorted. Have you streamed all night? No. I got up today and was like, I'm going to stream later. And so here we are. We've only been going like 15 minutes, so you haven't missed much. Why do you have your free characters like that? So these three, basically, they're going to come in like one after the other. I'm going to export them separately. But basically, this is me when I'm recording and I end up doing multiple takes of a line. So when I'm like recording a script, it's never like a single take. It's always like me mispronouncing a word or something. The middle one is all about pronunciation. So if I have to act out like a line or something, there's like I'll try saying it different ways to see whether I like it said angrily or, well, that was a delivery. So yeah, if I like it, if I want to say it angrily or calmly or whatever, it's basically just like emphasizing that. And then the last one, which is no breathing, sometimes I'll speak really quickly and I won't put enough indicators in the script that I should pause or take a breath. So I'll end up going blah, 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 like talking really fast for really long, and then I'll go like that and take a breath and then carry on. But yeah. Next video is coming Friday, and this one will probably be the week after or the week after that. But yeah. Okay, let's do this middle one. I'm going to put some smears in because we love a smear. Okay. That's why. Okay. Oh, what have we done? There we are. Okay. I'm just going to adjust the light table a second. Just going to move those down. This is like super rough. Smears always look kind of crazy, which is why I like adding them in. Okay, so this hand was down here, so that was down, and then it comes up, so two little lines. So that's going to be the arm. It does look kind of wild. These obviously, I'll tidy up in a minute, this is just rough. Like that. If I take the line art off, this is what it looks like. Kind of crazy. Oh, thanks, Gary. It's not lip sync to anything, so it is literally just mouth shapes. But yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, right, thanks. Yeah, I've been good. I've been good. Rachel, just working on some more stuff. So this, if I play it through, you can see. I feel like that definitely needs another one. Maybe 3. Why is it on 30? That's that seems might need an extra frame. So yeah, I'm going to put one there. Going to have it bounce up a little. Chin is just going to be like that. And I'm going to have the arms, so make that just above where they are. So they can bounce down. From where they were originally. Just realised I didn't give her any eyebrows here. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Might have to make a bounce. Let's turn that off. Yeah, we're gonna make a bounce. So I'm just gonna use the perspective tool and I'm gonna duplicate this, copy the keyframe first. So I want this one to go down slightly. Yeah, that simple little change makes so much of a difference. Yeah. Yeah, so I've just got to do some frames between these two now. So there's like tiny bit of movement. Oh, how do I feel behind the line art? So TVPaint 11 Pro, which is the one we're using at the minute, has a really cool function where you can make a color and texture layer. And obviously this is just the rough one, so it is gonna fill between the lines and things, but I basically just draw like that and it acts like the bucket fill tool. But you can get rid of stuff like that. The only thing that I don't like about it is if there's a gap, so say like her arm was like on her side, yeah, let's tilt it down a bit. So her arm is like on her side and there's like a gap here, it would fill that bit as well, but I couldn't delete that bit until I'd converted it to a animation layer and then gone in and deleted it separately. Moving the camera didn't really help that. Oh, let's move it that way. Okay. But yeah, makes things a lot quicker, which is nice. do. I want to make the fingers go like that, so it's like evil. So yeah, it is a mixture of critter and clip, but yeah, it's been around for like a really long time. Thanks EJ. How are you doing this fine Sunday? I hope everyone is having a good Sunday. We serve chill vibes on the stream. This one. So we're gonna do a keyframe between these two. The mastermind. So it goes to, no, don't give me any responsibility, and it's like, I will have all the roles on the group project. Oh, okay. So for a smear down to the bottom, I'm just going to stretch the head like this. And I'm going to stretch the eyes. I also love the fact that smears don't actually need to look neat. So good. A lot of them actually look quite scary, to be honest. Give myself a tiny hat. I'd love to be like a bird or a cat. I don't know why I did that. I think I've had too much energy drink already. It's just one of those weird days where you feel I'm very hyper for some reason, other than the energy drink. Okay. So these hands. I don't really think I need to make them smear too much, so I think it's more like a don't need them to be neat really, so I can just sort of fluff it. So like that. My Cintiq 15 HD keeps buzzing. I think it's LEDs, but you know, on you. Oh, Fish Girls, I had that with my XP pen. It might just be the brightness. You might need to just turn it down and see if that works. Yeah, I was gonna say Praticast that yesterday, and I didn't know because obviously I bought mine before the pandemic. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's turn that off. Okay, hair. Just the hair left. Nice. I might make this one bounce as well. We're gonna go down slightly. Yeah, nice. Okay. Now for the hands, let's see if we can I'm just going to do it very roughly because, or is that the one where it's like that? Decisions. See if I have that one there. Like that. Every third frame, I think. Two and then one like this. So we're sort of guessing. We're winging it for this section. So I don't need it to be like super precise. Just needs to look okay. If I loop it, what's that look like? Maybe. I think I'm gonna need to do it like that so it's in a rhythm. So Leonard, this is something for my next video after the one that's posted on Friday. TVPaint is free on Android. What was the inspiration behind my character design or my art style in general? So I am obsessed with the Adventure Time style, so it's very similar to that. Face on the middle gives me the chills. Thanks. Okay, so I'm just gonna close that and we're gonna try the sort of one where it goes like that. And so it's less random. So hands are apart for one bit. And then like the pinkies. Pinky fingers go like this. And then we sort of like trace the ones that we did before. Three. And then it's trace the pinkies. And these ones go together. And these ones like that. And then last one where the fingers. So pinkies. And then, okay. 2, 3. 2, 3. There we are. And then the pinkies come back, but these ones are still there. And then the middle fingers are back as well. Oh, not that one. And then copy copy. Okay, and then we're gonna loop it and see what that looks like. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. I think I might want it a bit quicker, so we're gonna do it on 2s. And then get rid of that last one because it's gonna go in a loop. Yeah, that's better. It just needed to be a bit faster, so. How did you develop your style? I currently have massive art block because I can't find a drawing style. So I wouldn't worry too much about your drawing style. It just sort of happens over time. Because when you draw stuff or make stuff, a lot of it is looking at other people's styles and being influenced by different things. So whether that's like a painting or a sketch or a drawing. I draw my legs of my characters like this, because I saw a friend of mine do it, like this little square bit in the middle, and I was like, do you mind if I sort of take that? And they were like, no, that's fine. But yeah, that's the way I draw my legs now, because it's nice and quick. And you know, like, no one owns an art style. Obviously it's going to be, if that person is very popular or you start drawing in the exact same way as someone else, then it is going to be very obvious. But over time you sort of like mix all the bits of art that you like together and it makes your style. So don't worry about finding it now. You got, like, it'll develop over time. Hey Starbuck, how's it going? For creature stuff, I'd take a look at like animals, like existing animals and pictures and stuff that you want to like take bits from. So there might be like the sort of like the structure in the face of like a snake, or the back legs of a gecko or something. And yeah, my line art is, most of it is like line smoothing. So those hands are actually decent. Let's do a bit more. So what I'm going to do the line art is I'm just going to lower the opacity of those layers. And oh, actually I need to do the mouth shapes for these. So I'm just going to make a new layer. And it's not going to have any audio to it, so I am just drawing like random mouth shapes. Let's see, purple. I'll just use this one for the mouth. So oh nice, I love a good flip book. Gotta say, it's quite bizarre watching a YouTube live stream compared to Twitch. Yeah, it is pretty strange. Wrong one. Let me. No worries. I'm glad you guys are like enjoying the stream. So we're just gonna do like random mesh shapes. Actually, not that one. One, two, three. 3. Just draw random ones. Okay, so actually this one needs to be like that. So let's have a look how maybe there. Okay, and now I can focus on the smear for this one. Actually, I should really be doing the things. Okay. Actually, I was gonna like copy these frames over here and do it for like a different mouse shape, but I'm just gonna go for this one. Pause second. So we've got a T and a M. T and an M. And then an O. Smear frames are the best, honestly. Let's see. What is after the O's? Open mouth, T. One, 2, 3. And then this monster of a frame. This nightmare frame. Three. There we are. And then I'm gonna go like that. I'm just doing this very, very roughly. I'm gonna clean it up in a bit. Just want to get like the rough shapes down so we can see what it looks like. So yeah, decent. Okay. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done something that's like I've actually enjoyed animating. Do you only use TVPaint Pro? Yeah, pretty much for all my animation. I've been really liking Procreate for my backgrounds, and for editing I use the free version of DaVinci Resolve. So I don't know. I don't really pay much attention to their socials. I usually see them posting on the thing, Instagram stories, where they're sharing other people's stuff. Okay, that is lip sync. So I'm going to do the roughs. Oh no, the line art for this one. Although I should actually do a couple of in-betweens for this one. So I'm just going to post that there. And I'm going to do this. Just so I can do like a smear frame between the two so it doesn't pop quite so much. Like that. If I do like that. And there we want like the tiny top hat. I think we're gonna do the hand like this. And then we're gonna go for the arm as it comes down. Like that, and then just the hair left. Okay, so a perfectly horrific smear frame. They look a bit like Frankenstein's monster. Okay. Let's see what it looks like. Did that even register? I think that's still too big of a jump. Because that smear frame looks a bit too much like that one to merge into there. So I need this arm to go back a little bit. So I'm just going to rotate. Like that. And I'm going to make it bounce a little bit with the perspective tool. So just down slightly so it pops up in the beginning. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Let's get to the end. Yeah, okay, I think we're going to go with that. So I'm going to choose duplicate structure. And then it copies all the layers, all the frames onto a new layer. Blank frames. Does it have expression control like Adobe Animate? No, it's literally just frame by frame. Did you know of any way to change the save directory for DaVinci saving in the C drive? I want to change something. It might be in the preferences that you can change it. Yeah. No worries, Victor. I'm glad that you're liking the Discord and you're enjoying the stream. Okay, let's move that up slightly, get rid of the sound. Okay. I'm gonna go for black and yeah. I'm just gonna twist it slightly so it's a bit more even. We were talking about this last night, but generally when I work on stuff, like when I draw normally, it tends to slant. So like that. Not keen on those pupils or that eye shape. Let's redraw that slightly. So what is everyone working on today? Are you just having a chill day or are you working on something? It's fine if you're not working on something because it's good to have a day off. But I tend, when I watch a stream, I tend to do something in the background. That pupil needs to go higher. There we go. And then I'm gonna match that one. Better, much better. Like that. When you use it was just one of like the default brushes. I've never made a comic before, so no. No, I have not, but I've seen like quite a lot of people do it, so let's draw the whole of this, and I'm just gonna hide this layer so I can see what's going on with the hand. Not keen on that line. I'll do. Like that. And because this shoulder is higher, this line needs to be slightly higher. And then her hair is behind the hand. Yeah, otherwise it would have been there. Okay. Next frame. We have this beautiful specimen. Okay. With the million fingers for the smear frame. Smear frames look a little bit like Frankenstein's monster, and they're like this. Extra limbs and everything. Cool. So this is the ear. Like that. Might turn the... Yeah, that makes it better. Sometimes it's easier if you just turn down the opacity of the layer a bit more. Slight change in the eye. And then down there. 2, 3. I don't know why I started counting the fingers there. That's what I usually do when I do the normal hand. Okay, I think body needs to be like that. And the sleeve for the t-shirt. And then there's the hair left. Just adjusted it slightly, not keen. There we are. Tiny bit. Eyebrow. Almost missed it. I've tried Adobe Animate. It's not bad, but Photoshop feels more naturally. The amount of brushes and stuff in Photoshop is really nice. I just prefer the timeline in different programs because I wasn't wild on the timeline in Photoshop when I tried it. Just felt very counterintuitive. It's one of the reasons why I like TVPaint, because everything is for animation. It's not because because obviously Photoshop was a photo editing program first, and then people started using it for drawing, and they were like, oh, we can use this. But yeah, and it feels like the timeline and stuff, last time I used it, it felt like the timeline was like a little extra thing they added in but didn't really care about. I know people who animate in Adobe Animate, and then they bring the frames into Photoshop to clean up and color. So that's another way to do it if you prefer drawing and stuff in Photoshop, but want like the timeline and things of Animate. There and across. Two, three. I'm not keen on this line, though. Doesn't matter. This is only going to be on the screen for like 2 seconds in the actual video, so it's fine. It's fine. If I think it looks absolutely terrible, I will redo it, but today is not that day. It looks fine for now. Okay. Okay. That is that one. That one is all done. Oh no. Face might help. Across there for the brows. I tried drawing in it briefly, but I haven't used it for animation. The thing with animation programs or like drawing programs that then say they can animate, I only really like them if they have a animation timeline in, because otherwise it's just, yeah, I like being able to play through my stuff like instantly and then changing the frames and stuff. Let's try it this way. But it doesn't really matter what program you use as long as you're comfortable with the interface and, you know, you're happy using that. So unless you're going for like jobs in the industry where they want you to know like a specific software, if it's your short film or your animation that you're working on, it doesn't matter. As long as you like what you're doing and you can use the program fine, it's all good. You definitely don't have to buy like the most expensive software to animate or animate well. Keke Flipnote, you've probably seen him. He does like the bouncing birds and the loaves of bread and stuff and the bouncing tigers. He's on Twitter. He basically did all his animations with Flipnote on the DS, I think. He's crazy good. Yeah, a lot of people do use crowdfunding for books and things, and like the stuff they want to make. It's a good way to do it if you already have like an audience for it. But yeah. I basically fund all my personal projects and stuff through savings and freelance work that I get. So I basically work on animations and stuff to be paid so I can work on more animations for myself. Which is why you guys are getting like YouTube videos. Because YouTube definitely doesn't pay enough for me to live off, so. Like that, and then down here. Oh, no. Just gonna make this arm a bit shorter. Like that, so it matches the other sleeve. Like that. Sometimes I do just go through my animation and adjust the roughs. So I'm like, that doesn't look right. Oh, I drew on there accidentally. And I feel like, yeah, that is the one that I then squished a bit. Just going to draw some lines under here so it matches. And then tiny lines here so when the next round comes they get a bit longer. I'm just going to copy that. And I'm going to stretch this up because the last one was pushed down a bit. Okay, so almost through with the base animations. Just realised I've gone over the line there. Eraser. No. Wrong tool, wrong tool. There. Okay. I think what I'm going to have to do is move these two sections to the beginning, and then that way I can still keep the fingers like going. I'm glad you like the art style. That yeah, it's coming along. Let's have a look at what it all looks like together. Yeah, so this is for anyone who's just joined. This is for not the next video, the video after, because the next video is coming out Friday. We're getting ahead. Hopefully. Hopefully we can stay ahead. Yeah. So, tell you what, that's 4 frames. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna move that and move that, and then move and move, and then this one can just be to the end. So I only really got these ones left. What is everyone's favourite part about animating? Like, is it thinking up the ideas? Is it storyboarding? Is it actually animating? Because I think mine is when it's all done. And I can look back at it and be like, haha, I finished something. Now let's move on to something else. Because for an animator, I don't think I'm like very patient, and I get bored of doing like the same thing for too long. Let's see. So that is a good thing about doing every part of the process like I do on YouTube myself. And then that way I can just switch to doing something else if I'm bored. So like if I'm bored of doing line art, I can go do some colouring or some roughs. Yeah. Oh, not like that. Okay, it's just a notification. A low cost but good tablet for painting. I'm using like an XP pen tablet at the minute, and I've tried another tablet of theirs. I can't remember what it was. I think it was the Star G96OS, and that was a decent one actually. It was really nice. You don't need a crazy expensive tablet to make good stuff. Yeah, there's lots of good options out now, and Black Friday is around the corner this month, so there'll definitely be like some deals on. So you should be able to find something. But yeah, I'm really liking XP Pen at the minute. They did send me this tablet to review, but I'm using it instead of my Wacom now. It just feels so much nicer to draw on, and it hasn't with my Wacom, it had a screen protector on, so it had like a bit of grit to it, so when I drew it felt like paper. But this one, I don't actually need it, and it feels really nice. Editing the audio, seeing the finished product. Yeah, that's a good one, Minty. That's one of my faves. Editing the audio is my favourite part. Nice. What, so like the beginning, or like adding sound effects at the end? Because I think storyboarding's quite nice. And then once you're getting into like line and colour, because you've done all the prep in the beginning. The journey itself is like a road trip, a long yet blissful journey. Yeah, that was making my first film when I was at uni. That was a lot of late nights. It's on my channel. It's called Rule Number 3. But oh my gosh, that was That was a long but not blissful journey. So that was at the time, that was my longest animation I'd ever made. And it was around like a minute. I'd only ever done like 15, 20 seconds of animation before, but that was like a whole thing. And it took so long. I didn't even finish it by the like first submission. So I had to finish it in time for like our showcase that we had at the end. And I just remember submitting like a half-finished film. Bearing in mind it was like twice the length of what they'd required us to do for like the course. And I just remember I was like, I haven't finished it. I am a failure. I'm going to fail the course. But no, it was fine. I find that if it's not like freelance work, if it's like a personal project, I find I enjoy it a lot more because it's, you know, I only put like the pressure on myself. It is just my project and I can extend the deadline, add in more details and stuff if I need to. And being able to like look through the thing, like all the files and stuff at the end of the project is like great. And be like, I made this. It is finished. Do wish I'd started my YouTube channel earlier though. That would have been nice. Okay, at this point, the hands. How am I going to do this? I think I'm going to have to draw the hands on like a separate layer and sort of like merge the two later on because they're kind of like above the mouth. So let's carry on with this one. So the arms are going to be like little stubs for a second. Recording the voices for the characters. Oh, okay. My daughter is asking you to say hello to Brazil. She loves to so much. It is very big influence from Adventure Time. So hello to Brazil. You mean if you're bored of animating, you can go play Temtem. That's only a recent development, Alice. I haven't tried Huion. Just XP Pen and Wacom. So I use the XP Pen Artist 13.3 Pro at the minute. Does it bother you that the pen doesn't have an eraser, or is it fine? It used to bother me when I first started, but now I'm just like, eh. So the way I do it is I have, if you look here, I have some keys mapped to this section, so I can quickly hit erase and then color, and then I don't have to flip my pen around. So I can draw a line, hit erase, and then do it like that. But yeah. So it's not like a deal breaker. Though I do find myself still like trying to flip the pen sometimes. But I think it's gone. I think I'm used to it now. Because my Wacom did have an eraser. I think I'm going to do it like this, where the shoulders are in front of the face slightly. Like that. ear. Just gonna erase. I'm gonna make it so it touches that section. There. Nice, nice. Yeah, with sound effects, because I can start to imagine the final one. Nice, nice. For collabs, I only ever do like voice lines. If the script is sent to me, because at the minute I'm like super busy with making my own stuff if it's like a multi-animator project or something. So it's lines only, and it depends on what it is. There we are. Okay, and add the monocle in another layer, I think. Oops. Don't want it to be, it's like slightly uneven. Slightly too far to the right. I swear that's like my go-to. That'll do. That'll do. Let's just erase this bit at the top slightly. Hey Penny, how's it going? So this one's going to be released either the week after next. So new video Friday, and then this one either the next week or the week after. But this is basically about what I do / what I look like when I'm recording, like the script for stuff. So I'm just doing the lines for various bits. So yeah. Actually really enjoying this. I thought I'd stream because I was like, well, I have something to animate. And I was like, it's been a while since I streamed. I streamed last night, but it was a hot minute since I'd done it. That's the neck. Okay, so this one I can just erase the stubs. I remember the good times at uni in the voice booth, getting the bag. Oh my god, that was so funny. The that was like a really good perk to go into uni, being able to go in the voice booth. I was actually thinking about that the other day, and how I'm pretty sure that they could hear us when we were doing like the screeches and stuff for the video that we were making. And didn't you lose your voice? I'm pretty sure one of us lost their voice when we were like screeching. They must have wondered like what on earth was going on. So basically, when I was at uni, they had sort of like a soundproof recording booth that you could book. And we made a lot of use of that. Actually, I need to get rid of the thumbs because I don't want to have to draw those. Yeah, they complained when Jamie screeched. Oh god. I don't think they complained. I think it was just me and Jack in the booth, and I don't think they complained at that one. At least I don't remember them complaining. Oh, I might have blocked it out. They did. Sam the lab tech came in. Oh, okay. Oh god. I remember someone when we were doing like voice recordings for a group project, Connor brought a melon in the voice booth, and he smashed it with a brick because he was doing like a fight scene and someone got like punched in the head. But yeah, so if you hit a melon with a brick, it sounds like someone getting their head punched. Tips for drawing digitally. Literally just practice. It is very annoying, but that is the only way I found I could improve, because it was just it is very different to drawing on paper. So unless you have a screen tablet, it's kind of difficult to adjust looking. So like when you're drawing on paper, you're looking at the paper and drawing, but if you've got a tablet that is not a screen tablet, you're drawing on that and then looking at a screen. There is a bit of disconnect. It's just all about practice. I definitely prefer a screen tablet. Just going to turn that down slightly while I do the hands. That. Oh, move that there. Just moving my mouse out of the way so I don't accidentally click anything. Hang on a second. Just want to make sure that it's... Oh. Want to make sure that it matches up to this one. Like that. Sometimes I just completely forget I'm streaming as I'm working and I'm like, oh hang on, I haven't said anything. Get lost in the animation. Okay, so then the fingers start to come back. Oh, wrong one. Like that, and then these fingers are still over there. And then this is the last frame before it repeats, so... like that. And then if I loop it... I love that. Okay, so the way that I'm going to finish this off, so when I start to colour these hands, the easiest way I can do it is go change the property of the brush to behind, change it to the skin colour, and then just drag it under here like this, just to close off the shape. And then that way it means that I can do the regular colouring. It will cover up the stubs that I drew earlier. Like this. And it will go over the actual... Oh, too far. And it will be over like the face and the mouth and stuff, so. I only kind of recently learned about like the behind function for the brush. Makes everything a lot easier. So I'm just going to quickly colour this in. I'm going to turn off this because it makes it annoying. I don't want it to go on erase, thank you. Yeah. Oops, wrong one. There we are. And now we have a coloured hands. And then I can bring this back up. And this one needs to go down slightly. So I'm going to use the perspective. Shrink it down. Let's enter. Do you use more of your wrist or your elbow and shoulder when drawing? You should draw with like your shoulder really, but most of it is like my wrist. I feel like if I had a bigger tablet, it would be more like the whole arm. Oh, that needs to be on loop. Okay, so I need to do these last... Actually, that one can go there. And then I can shrink that one down. Okay, let's color line this one. Because I haven't done that yet. Oh, glad you like the little evil finger suspicious thing. Funny. One of my favorite things to animate is like little tiny movements. So I was never really into like big fight scenes or though they are cool. And I do need to do a fight scene at some point, but there's always like something really satisfying about a nicely animated hand or like a good blink. I find myself animating a lot of sort of simple, subtle little movements. Hello? Hello? What is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, his stuff is really good. I saw his stuff when he graduated in his show reel. It was really nice. So yeah, a tip for anyone who's looking to get into like the animation industry and like get freelance work from that is you should fill your show reel or your portfolio with the stuff that you want to be hired for and the stuff that you enjoy making. Because if you fill like your show reel and stuff with things that you want other people to see, you'll get hired for that. Rather than the stuff that you want to make. So if you can, you should definitely, personal projects are so valuable, and you should definitely try and do something to put in your show reel like that. Oh, wrong one. I thought I'd drawn at the side. Maybe not. But yeah, personal projects are also really good because a lot of animation stuff is under NDA, which is a non-disclosure agreement, and it is very annoying when you have to fill your show reel or update your show reel and all the work that you've got is under NDA. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no worries, funny. Yeah, and you know, it's been a while. I do like 1000. I am subscribed to 1000. His mural was absolutely insane. As I said before, I'm not the most patient person. I think I'd have given up like halfway through. Yeah, it was so good. Yeah. Gosh, I've been drawing not very long ago. Been meaning to start animating. Any tips or book recommendations? Draw what you like. You'll tend to finish stuff if you like what you're doing. Book recommendations. Let me grab a couple. They're all like over here. Let me see. So one of my favourites, obviously like Art of books are really good, and I really enjoy the Art of Ooh, which is the Adventure Time book, but Setting the Scene is also really good. This one. Let me see if I can get a closer. Yeah, it's by Fraser McLean. It's all about like composition. Oh god. It's a really thick book. So I really like that one. What else? Because I have a lot of like art books and things, but the Adventure Time one is my absolute favourite. And now they've all like squished themselves together on the shelf. Dream World is quite nice. I think the most beautiful art book I have is Song of the Sea from, what studio made it? Song of the Sea. They made Secret of Kells and Wolfwalkers, which is coming out soon. But yeah. Also, obviously the Art of Animate, like the Animator's Survival Kit by Richard Williams is really good as well. Legit haven't touched my show reel since I graduated. I'm not sure how much I can add to it because of NDA. Oh god. Yeah, it's yeah. It's difficult. Very difficult. I think I might squish this one down a bit more. Oh. Copy. And I'm gonna reset that. Let's try, see what it looks like. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that one. It's not too bad. Cartoon Saloon, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, it's everywhere. I haven't even brought all my art books from home yet. I don't think I've got the space for them. It's important to like study the basics and why certain art stuff, why they use artists use certain techniques. So I did all of that at school as well, so it was helpful. My teacher was firmly against drawing cartoons as well, so that was always fun. And by fun I mean I totally stopped drawing cartoons and stuff when I was in high school. It's only when I went to animation uni that I started actually drawing cartoons at all. Let's see. Don't think I need that one anymore. So let's do some of these mouth shapes. Oh god. Ah. And here. And I'm just going to adjust these and make sure that they're in. Oh yeah. Okay. don't think I ever did. Okay, we're gonna do like a perspective one. Squish it down like that. Okay, it looks like I've shifted some stuff accidentally. Oh, too far over. And now I've got to adjust this one. What a frame. What a frame. It's gonna make it slightly smaller. That one's fine. I think we're gonna move them along just slightly. So it's more in the middle. It's like, obviously I'm gonna line this, but do art teachers bring any concern? Yeah, my college teachers weren't too bad. I do not play Pokemon Go. I play Temtem. Alice, if you're still here, she's like, yes, she does. She plays it all the time. No, I played Pokemon Go very, very briefly when it came out, but it always used all my data, so I had to uninstall. Okay, so let's do a duplicate structure, and yeah. That's not quite what I had in mind. There and just tidying this up so it looks all right enough to colour. Penny, have you been playing Valhalla? GCSE was decent, but sixth form was horrible. Patson was notorious. Oh god. Now my college teachers, they were okay. They were like, do it, you know, do whatever. One of them though wasn't keen on digital art, which I started doing once I took graphic design. And she was like, well, it's so much easier than traditional, isn't it? And I was like, no, it's not. She was like proper traditional, but she was down for like anything you wanted to do art-wise. She'd go round, we had like this sesh, This sesh makes it sound like we had a drink, but we didn't. We had an art session where it was like we were like painting a still life, and she'd come around with a bucket of paint and just go like that, and we had to like draw over the top and add bits of like collage and stuff. That was actually really fun. But it was a lot of like traditional art techniques and stuff. True, always on the temtem. Yeah, always on the temtem. Hey Ed, how's it going? I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. Do you like Lavender Town? I've seen a couple of their videos. I tend to watch more like studio vlogs and things at the minute. So I'm absolutely obsessed with Lee Alexson, and Apple Cheeks, and who else do I really like? By Amy. They're all really cool. I bought some stuff from their shops and things because they run like Etsy shops for stuff, for like prints and stickers. And they're all really cute. Tell my voice is getting a bit deeper and scratchy. I don't usually talk this much in a day. It's only I only ever really talk when I'm on stream. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I've never played Assassin's Creed in my life. All I know is that it's set in Norfolk. Assassin's Creed Norfolk. Assassin's Creed. Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna get it. Because Norwich is in it. And I was watching Starbuck Viper play Valhalla on Twitch, and I was like, oh my god, it's Norwich. And they had to do I can't remember whether it was like defend it or raid it or something, but it was really cool. So I've got like, I bought Assassin's Creed Odyssey for PC, so I might play that soon when these videos are done and I'm no longer obsessed with Temtem. So it might be a while. Can you pick some super random character idea, please? No. If you're stuck for ideas, like a good, you could totally search up like a random character generator, or like a mythical creature generator, and draw that. That's a good shout. Or obviously Inktober was recent, happened last month. You could choose a prompt list. I really like Fairy Little Peach's prompt list, so you could definitely try that, and try and draw something from that. I did a couple from hers, but I never posted them because I was making like stickers and stuff at the time. Almost done, and then we can get to colour in this one. Oh, and I need to do the monocle as well. Always forget about the monocle. It's Ubisoft. I tend to avoid their stuff for the minute. Oh, right, okay. Oh, Hades. Yeah, I've seen some stuff about that. It looks really good. Very stressful though. I don't think it's my type of game. Okay. Let's play this through. Yeah, decent. Insert crunk gift where it's like, plans all coming together. It's all coming together. Yeah, nice. It's good to play on a lunch break to de-stress. That's why. Oh, so do you have it for Switch? Ah, Cosmic, that means a lot. Thanks so much. I really appreciate that anyone even watches my videos and, you know, takes the time to watch them. So, really appreciate that. I'm glad that, oh god, that is not what I wanted to do. I'm really glad that you're enjoying them. Press on this one, that's why. We shall have more videos coming very soon. There's one being released Friday. And then this one, this video is probably going to come out the week after or the week after that. So. Oh, PC, okay. No, but I hook my PlayStation controller. How do you do that? Do you do it through like the charging cable to play with the controller? Or is there like a... Or is it Bluetooth? I love your ghost. Ah, thanks. I'm glad you like it. Frames per second is 25. So is it the one that comes with the PS4? Or is it like one that you have to buy separately? Because I would totally do that for all my games. Bit easier on the wrists for when you're rather than mouse and keyboard. Hello everyone, welcome to the new peeps coming to the stream. I hope we're doing good. Okay, let's color this. Oh no, monocle. So it's only really these, so this frame and these ones. I feel like this hat needs to be smaller. Oh, wrong one. Ah! I don't know why I screamed then. Let's just erase that section and then redraw it. Nice. Tiny hat. It looks like it comes from like the back of the head, which is pretty funny. Okay. For the monocle, I'm gonna go with this bright yellow. And there, it's gonna hold until we get to here, here, and here, and then it's gonna hold. Yeah, I'll just scrape it across like that. And I do need this one to see where the monocle is. Looks like the monocle is going to have to go over the top of the mouth shapes as well. I think I might bring the sizing up as well. I do want it to be like a nice circle. Yeah, much better. As me trying to draw it freehand. Let's take stabilizer off because otherwise it's very annoying. Copy, and then we want this to move down. I'll do like a freehand one here. How many dots? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then one here. I might just copy this one. And then put the perspective down a bit. Sorted, sorted. See what that looks like. Might have to do it like that. So, although it is squished, let's turn that back on. Okay. Like that. I'm thinking I'm going to have to change these ones. So then it swings a bit. Actually, the way I can do that. If I lock that point. Ah, not like that. Just me just screaming every now and then. You see. Okay, we're gonna lock the top points. And a couple of the side ones, just so. And I think I'm just gonna draw it like this, and then it's let it move back to strict. That way, settle in the middle. No, that needs like a little, the monocle, because I've done the swishy bit, it now needs like a little extra. Copy, so there. So that way, that way, that way, that way. That might be fine now. And I might have to. Let's see if we can. See if it looks alright like this. No, it does not. Does not. Just use okay. Hey Ravi, how's it going? Yeah, chills while listening. There was like another. I went to drop some stuff off at my parents', COVID safe, obviously, and they were telling me, like from the distance as I dropped the stuff off, they're like, oh, we had another ghost incident, and I was like, what was that? And so basically everyone was downstairs in the lounge again, and the dog was downstairs, cat, like no one was upstairs, and then they hear the footsteps across, like in my parents' room, like just 3 steps, like you know, like someone's walking across. And obviously it's a new build, but the floors are all like, you can hear it when someone walks across. And my mum and my sister, they've all got like quite heavy steps, so you can tell who it is. It was lighter than that, but it sounded like someone walking across. And obviously everyone was downstairs, so they were like, what is that? And then there was some scratching on the wall, and Dad was like, oh god, you know, maybe we've got like a rat in the wall or something. And so I don't know whether you're like someone going like that on plasterboard. I haven't got any in here to show you because it's all like brick, but basically it sounded like someone was scratching on the wall. And so it went on for ages. Dad went up to it, and like the scratching continued, and then it stopped. And so Dad went outside to look at the other side to see if there was any holes where a rat could get in. It turns out there weren't, but as soon as he come back in, my mum and my sister were like, you'll never believe this. As soon as my dad left to check the outside, there was scratching on the opposite wall of the house, like someone was just getting their nails and going like that against the plasterboard. It was really, really weird. And they've had like lights go off and stuff, and things were moving, so it was weird. I was like, why didn't you get your phone out? Why didn't you record this for me? And they were like, oh, well, you don't think of that at the time. I'd be like, no, get your phone out. Have you ever got bored of doing this? If yes, how do you keep yourself consistent when it comes to drawing and animation? I do get bored of it, so I do something else. But if I'm on like a longer project, I can usually, that I'm working on, usually I can switch it up. Yeah, so if it's a story time, if I get bored of a shot, I can go on to another shot and try that. Listening to music helps. Obviously I can't do that if it's lip sync. And streaming helps a lot too. I tend to get more done on stream, or like stay focused for longer, which is nice. Signing up as a freelancer, scary stuff. Don't find me, Mr. Taxman. Oh no. I am 25. Yeah, it's not a secret. I am 25, so. But yeah, yeah. see. Okay, let's do, that's the monocle. Let's colour this. Oh yeah, I thought that was still on. There. We'll find out whether I've coloured it correctly in a minute. Yeah. Oh! I have missed a piece of hair. 3.5 is my brush size. And I need the thing on like that. Okay. There. Okay, t-shirt next. And there. Okay, and then dungarees. Might help if I turned the stabilizer off. Oh, that bit. Okay, let's make the hat black, like a little, not a bowler hat, top hat. Okay, let's do the eye colour. Oh, mouth is on a separate layer, I always forget. Except these teeth. And, oh, maybe not. Don't think they're on the same layer. Okay, let's do the mouth shapes. Turn that off. That's the monocle. And the monocle needs to be above the mouth. So, tongue first. Probably help if I had the colour layer on. Okay. So this is part of a video, Victoria, not this one, but the next one that's coming out, because I've been so productive. Yeah, so this is just like a little thing that goes in. I didn't really need to add this to the video, but I was like, you know what, let's make more work for ourselves. Let's add it in. It'd be cool. So yeah, and I was like, why not stream it? Because I haven't streamed in a while. And this is sort of like a nice, no pressure little animation to do. Okay, let's do the teeths. Teeth and teeth. Like that. Mouth. There. Almost done. Okay, so mouth. No. Okay, that is actually on this one, which is amazing because we love that. Love finding out that different things are on different layers. That's a joke. Oh no, I definitely don't want that one. Okay, let's go back to this one. Okay, like that. So I feel like I should have made them say croissant for some reason. For like the lip sync, so people could have worked out and been like, are they saying croissant? Hello, Bank. How's it going? I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. Bye, Cosmic. Thanks for coming to the stream. I am not using an X sheet because I am not actually lip syncing. It's just random mouth shapes that, you know, because there's not going to be any audio to this. It's just me talking over the top. And these are like the examples I'm going to give. Glad you're having a good Sunday. Okay, let's move on to this last little animation. So let's make an animation. I'm just going to name these layers. So monocle, lip, colour lip, bod, don't need that. Turn that white. And these can go to yellow. Oh, these are the hands, okay. And I'm just going to lock these layers and turn them off so I can see this one at the end here. I turn those off so I don't need that, don't need this anymore. Okay, so these are the only frames that I have for this one. So really I only need to do 1, 2, and then 3, and then the rest of these are literally just stretched keyframes from this one. So I only really need to do 4 drawings, which is nice. We love a shortcut. I studied animation at university, but most of the like software and stuff, it was self-taught. So the best way I think to learn is setting yourself projects and things. Yeah. So we started off with the basics and then started doing like bigger and bigger projects as we sort of went on. But it's totally possible to self-learn. There's a lot of tutorials and stuff out there now. I might change the expression on this one just slightly. And the head shape is not my favourite. That is my favourite frame. I might just go over this one. It's a pretty decent circle, I think. So, actually, let me just adjust the perspective. No, actually, I'm going to leave it. I'm just using it as a brush now. Just gonna stamp it in place. Oh, that one's just, I only really need to draw 3 frames then. So it looks like that one is just a squish. So a squish is a very technical term. Obviously, only the best jargon for the stream. Let's see. Let's move it so I can see what I'm doing. How come your final animation looks smoother than the rough animation? My final animations usually have wobbling or boiling out. So maybe it might be that you're putting too many frames in, Fox. Because there's only really a few frames in this. So by the time it's like... Do you know what I mean? Let me show you with... Because it... With the yellow one, let's see. So with this one, the movements are like very snappy. So obviously there's a couple of smears in here, but the poses aren't too similar. So it's not like... Oh. But yeah, so it's not like too similar. If that makes sense. It makes sense in my head. know what? We're just going to make these eyes massive. Like that. When I first started animating, I thought that you had to do, if you were working on twos, you had to animate every other frame. So I was like, oh well, I've got to redraw this thing. You don't have to redraw it. You can just you know, copy the frame and then adjust small pieces, or what I like to do is do things on different layers. So if the body stays still, I'll maybe, yeah, so like with the mouth shapes, I don't redraw the head every time there's like a new mouth shape. I've got the mouths on a different layer. That's why I like to use lots of layers. Oh, thanks. Not quite sure how to pronounce your username. Is that, oh my god, my eyes are going funny. Is it VV Reverie? VV. But yeah, thanks for coming to the stream. I really appreciate it. I am working on TVPaint, Victoria. Do I draw daily? Sometimes. This is the first time I've animated in a while, actually. I did some animation stuff yesterday. I spend most of my time like doing admin stuff rather than drawing every day. I would like to draw every day, but not possible sometimes. I do find, well, I found when I was in uni that I improved sort of like the most rapidly when I drew every day, because we had a sketchbook project and I was doing like 1 to 2 pages minimum every day, so I did a lot of sketching then. But yeah, like practice definitely does help you improve a lot, and you learn what works and what doesn't. So oh. Like that. Okay. Just going to turn on the light table tool for a second so I can see where the previous ones were. I think that is slightly too big. My roughs definitely aren't like the neatest. So there is like quite a bit of adjustment when I do come to do the lines. Like here. And just that. Okay, that. I want it to kind of match up with this one, so there. No worries, folks. Glad you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. This frame is my absolute favourite. It speaks to me. No, that sleeve definitely does need to be where I put it the first time. Amazing. Just realised that I might not have put in all the ear lines. That's something I need to check. That one needs to go up like that, so it looks funny. They're like looking in different directions. Okay. The mouth is going to be on. I was going to put the mouth on another layer, but I'm not sure that I'll bother. Because the eyes have come down a bit too far, I'm going to have to lower the mouth. Just a teeny tiny bit. So then copy, 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 copy. And then we're just gonna drag it up. And then down. And we're gonna loop it. Yeah. Okay, so now mouth shapes, random ones, but yeah. Actually, I don't need the light table tool on because this. And I think I'm gonna have the mouth shapes like speed up this time. So I'm gonna just put a ton of mouth shapes. And they're like every 2 frames or so. Let's get a bit closer. I feel like I get really, really close to my screen tablet when I'm trying to do the animations. Actually, I don't want those lines there. Okay. So, what does that look like? Feel like that needs to be longer. And these shorter. That should still go there. Copy and let's draw a couple more in. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to do it like this. Oh, that was lucky. It was just the right amount of frames. Let's turn that off and see what it looks like. That is why, that's why I had it like I did earlier. I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to make it. So it's 125, so 50, 64. So roughly about there. Oh. Maybe if I just did it like that and looped it. Okay, I've realised I'm gonna need to do this. edges. Okay. And here we're just gonna do one like that. Oh, that's why. How many frames? Do I need? And then I can just get rid of those last ones. Okay. There's a weird bit there. One, two, that's why. I feel like there it is. Okay, let's try that. Nope, weren't even playing. Okay. Yeah, okay, nice. In India, animation isn't considered a conventional profession, and people my parents' age do not understand what animation is, and they think it's lamination, and I have to tell them I make cartoons. Love that. Yeah, yeah, I had... Whenever I explain animation to people, they're like, I don't get it. And I'm like, cartoons. And they're like, oh, Disney. And I'm like, yes, okay, go for that. I'm using TVPaint, Angela. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Let's color this now. Color and texture. Let's take that off because it's very annoying. I actually really like the colouring process because it's so quick, and it usually means I'm almost done. How long have we been? Oh, almost 3 hours we've been streaming for today. Nice. Okay, so there's this tiny section just here. Okay. Let's do the t-shirt. Just checking that they're all there. And agrees. Okay, eyes. Almost left out the eyes. Oh, and I'll do the inside of the mouth quickly. There. Just realised that the reason why that isn't colouring properly is because it's not on that layer. The only mouth is actually on a layer is this one. That's the main body done, so make anim and colour and texture. Let's do the mouth and we should be finished. Let's do the tongue first. So sometimes I will keep my rough layers, or I might save the project again as like version 2 or 3 or something, and then in a newer version delete the rough layers, especially if it's got like a lot of layers and it's difficult to keep track of. I have like different versions, or I will go in here and duplicate the project. So then I can still have like the roughs and the line and everything in the same project. But yeah. There. And so I need to go in and do the teeth in a second. All my live streams go into a playlist on my channel. The playlist is, the live streams are unlisted, but the playlist is not. So if you go onto my channel and go to playlists, it should be in a playlist called 2020 live streams. They're all there, including the one from last night and the one from a while ago. So they are all there. They're not deleted, they're just unlisted, because YouTube doesn't like it if you mix live streams with regular videos on your channel for some reason. All right, teeth, time for teeth. Cross like that. No worries. I enjoy it when people ask questions because it's nice to chat to each other. Which one would you suggest, TVPaint or Adobe Animate to a beginner? I'd say if you already have access to Adobe Animate, I'd start with that one because TVPaint is, you know, TVPaint's quite expensive unless you're a student. Let's see. I don't know if you've got access to both. Adobe Animate has like rigging capabilities as well, so it might be worth checking that one out. There's loads of tutorials on Adobe Animate. I personally chose TVPaint because it's what I learnt with at university, and also it's like a one-time fee and it's not giving money to Adobe, so that's what I choose. It's also, TVPaint is also raster based, so there's no like rigging and stuff. It's all frame by frame, and just frame by frame is all I do really. So Dream, this is TVPaint 11 Pro. Yeah, it's all in the playlist. This is not free. Oh, it's TVPaint is free on Android devices, so like an Android tablet is free, but it's a paid program. Okay. Have I done all of the teeth? Okay. Okay. Make anim. I'm just going to unhide the other animation. So this is what we did today. Just check and make sure that there's like no extra bits that I've forgotten. I'm primarily checking the ears because I was like, oh my god, what if I haven't drawn the line in them? Looks like I have, so hello to Mexico. Hey Jason, good morning. Well, for me it's like 2:45, so for 2D they teach us TVPaint and Photoshop. You can ask them to teach you something else. That's on a one-to-one basis. After that, After Effects and Maya Blender. Nice. Nice. Yeah, so that's the whole animation. Well, that's like the tiny bit that's going to go into like 2 seconds of my next video. And it was a 3-hour stream, so that's pretty good going. Looking at these now, I'm like, this is exactly what goes on in my head when I'm working. Like, imagine like Inside Out, but there's a load of little me's running around in my head panicking and thinking about animation, and one of them's getting distracted by food. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I don't actually have. I made this. I'm just gonna quickly show you, but this is what I made last night on stream. And yeah, I don't actually have any other little bits to animate for the new video, I don't think. I could do I have a little extra one? I don't think I do. No, I think that's going to be it for the stream. This is going to go into the playlist for live streams 2020, and hopefully I'll have something to animate again soon. Probably will, so maybe tentatively saying might stream next Saturday again. So I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for coming to the stream and keeping me company. I've really enjoyed our little chats. And I'll see you next week. Oh, hang on. It's questions. I always do this. I am using a XP Pen Artist 13.3 Pro. It's a screen tablet with a pen. And last question, what's your favourite software to use to animate? It's TVPaint 11 Pro, which I'm using, or I was using right now. So yeah, thanks guys. I'll see you soon.